Hello, please turn to page 179, Unit 9, What's Your Medicine? Number 1, focus on the topic. A. Predict. Look at the pictures and answer questions 1 and 2. Page 180, C. Background and vocabulary. Today, people have a lot of choice about who can help them when they are sick. They can see modern doctors or traditional healers. But many people choose to treat themselves at home when they have a common health problem. Look at the pictures of several common health problems. After listening to my explanations, write the letter of the appropriate picture next to the name of the health problems, questions 1 to 9 on page 181. Headache. A throbbing in the head. Maybe being on the computer too long will give you a headache. A stomachache. A pain in your stomach. Maybe you've eaten some bad food. Stomachache. Earache. A pain in the ear. Toothache. When your teeth ache and you need to see a dentist. Backache. When your back hurts, maybe too much sport or sleeping badly. Sore throat. Your throat feels very sore. Fever. A fever is when you are very hot and sweating. Sprained ankle. Perhaps if you are playing sport, you twist your ankle and your ankle is sprained. Cold. A cold is when you sneeze, achoo, cough, and your body feels aching. Flu is like a cold but worse. Flu, you have a fever, a sore throat, backache, a headache, coughs, sneezes, achoo, and you feel very, very tired. So now please look at questions 1 to 9 on page 181. Page 181, number 2. Read the list of words and their definitions and listen again to my explanations. Now use words from the list to complete the short descriptions of home remedies. Questions 1 to 7, page 181 and 182. Blood. We have blood running through our veins. It's red. A cure. If you go to the doctor, he will give you a tablet. This will cure you. Fever. Very, very hot, with a hot temperature. Flow. A river will flow, flowing water. Patience. A doctor has many patients. Popular. If something is popular, many people like it. Popular music. Everybody likes popular music. Saliva. The liquid in your mouth. Sore throat. A pain in your throat. Maybe too much talking. A sore throat. Swelling. If you bang your leg or hit your arm against something, your body will swell. And when it swells, we say that your body is swollen. A swollen ankle, swollen tongue, for example. Treat. When you go to a doctor will treat you for your illness. Veins. Veins are the blue vessels you can see in your hands and your arms. Veins contain blood. Home remedies. Home remedies are produced in the home to make you better without having to go to a doctor. A home remedy. Page 182, 2. Focus on reading. A. Reading 1. Leech. A leech is a small black insect, and if you put a leech on your body, it will suck your blood. The following article is an excerpt from an encyclopedia entry. An encyclopedia is a large book with knowledge about everything in the world. We have books on encyclopedias, and you can find an encyclopedia on the internet. Read the title and the section heading. What kind of information do you think you will find in this article? Check with a tick the things you think you will find. Now answer questions 1 to 9. Page 183. Before you read the article, I will give definitions of the words in bold. Blood, red blood, saliva, liquid in your mouth, flow, water flows, patients, doctors have patients, cure, a doctor tries to cure his patient, fevers, feeling very, very hot, sore throat, a painful throat, difficult to talk, swollen, parts of the body swell, treat, a doctor will treat your illnesses. Now read the article, page 183 to 184. Were your guesses correct? Page 184. Read for main ideas. Circle the statements that best summarize the main idea of each section. Biology, A, B or C. History, A, B or C. In medicine today, A, B or C. Page 184 and page 185. Read for details. These statements are false. Cross out the incorrect word and replace it with the correct word to make true statements. Now please do questions 1 to 8. Page 185. Make inferences. Read each statement and decide if you think it is likely or unlikely. Check with a tick the appropriate box. Now do questions 1 to 6. Page 185. Express opinions. Read the question 1 and 2 and write the answer to the questions in your notebook. Page 186. Reading 2. Gross medicine. Gross means horrible. Before you read, we will just define some unfamiliar words. As I've just said, gross means horrible. Sucking the pus. This means removing the pus from part of the body. Nodded. We nod our head. When we say yes, we nod our head. Read the story. It describes one man's experience with a traditional African doctor. Page 187. Now circle the best answer to complete each statement. Questions 1 to 5. Page 187. Integrated reading 1 and 2. Step 1. Organize. Read the phrases based on reading 1 and 2. Write each phrase in the correct box in the chart on the next page, 188. Page 188. Step 2. Synthesize. Shatal Shah told the doctor he saw in hospital about leeches. The doctor laughed and said he was lucky. Leeches are good medicine. Shatel Shah was interested. He asked his doctor a few questions about leeches and medicine. Now, complete the conversation between Shatel Shah and the doctor, pages 188 and 189. Use information from the chart in step 1. Page 192. B. Grammar. Adverbs of manner. Read the excerpt from Reading 2. Then answer the questions. Natemdesang was a traditional doctor from a village 4 kilometers away. He looked at the cut. He pushed on it carefully. Number 1. How does the doctor push on Shatel's cut? Number 2. How do you know? Important. Look at the adverbs of manner, box 1 to 6, and learn these grammar rules. They are important. Page 193. 2. Like leeches, maggots are a kind of worm, like animal, but unlike leeches, maggots live on dead flesh. Like leeches, maggots were used in the past to treat certain medical problems. Recently, doctors have started using maggots again when nothing else works. Read the paragraph below and circle the adverbs. Now write the adjective form of the adverbs you have circled. Some new words. Flesh. Our body is covered in flesh. Flesh covers our bones. An infection. If we cut ourselves, an infection will happen. Infections can be very, very dangerous. Page 193. Number 3. Complete each sentence with the adjective or adverb form of the word in parenthesis. Now do exercises 1 to 8. Page 194. Number 4. Answer each question. Use 1 or 2 adverbs from the box in your answer. Questions 1 to 5. Page 194. C. Writing. In this unit, you will read about people all over the world still using traditional medicine and home remedies. Do you have childhood memories of your parents or grandparents treating you with a home remedy? What happened? You are going to write a narrative paragraph about an experience you had with a home remedy. First, you will describe when and where you had this experience, what your health problems was. What your health problem was, and what remedy you or a parent chose. Then you will describe what happened, how it worked. Use the vocabulary and grammar from the unit. Page 195. Prepare to write. Brainstorming. Brainstorming is a helpful way to get ideas for your writing. In brainstorming, you think of as many ideas as possible about a topic. No ideas are bad or wrong. You can brainstorm alone or in a group. Number 2, choose one remedy that you want to write about. Make sure it is one you have experience with. Number 3, make a cluster diagram. A. Write the remedy in the middle of a piece of paper. B. In the space around it, write any words you think of that are related to your experience of the remedy, your health problem, the place where it happened, the people who were there, how the remedy felt or tasted, etc. Page 196. A. Narrative paragraph. Narrative paragraph. A narrative is a story about something that happened to you or someone else. It starts by telling who this story happened to, when it happened, and where it happened. Then describe what happened and how. Read the narrative paragraph, then answer the questions 1 to 7. Page 196. Now write the first draft of your narrative paragraph. Look at the diagram you made while brainstorming about your remedy. Use it to help you write a story describing one time when you used this remedy. You don't have to use every item that you wrote in that diagram, but make sure you give the information needed to answer the questions about who, when, where, what, and how. Page 197. Revise using time order words in a narrative. When you tell a story in the first person, it helps the reader understand the story better if you describe what happened in a time order. This means in the order in which things happened. We show time order by using time order words like these: first, second, then, next, after that, finally. Read the two stories. Which one is clearer, A or B? Put a check or a tick next to it. Now read stories A and B again. Now read story B again and circle the time-ordered words. Page 197. Exercise 2. The following story would be clearer with some time-ordered words. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate time order words from the box below. Make sure you use proper punctuation and capitalization. Number 3. Now go back to the first draft of your narrative, paragraph, or story and add the time order words necessary to show in what order things happened. Page 199. Edit. Writing the final draft. Write the final draft of your narrative. Carefully edit it for grammatical and mechanical errors such as spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. Make sure you use some of the vocabulary and grammar from the unit. Use the checklist below to help you write your final draft. Then neatly write or type your paragraph. Well done, you have finished Unit 9. Remember to take your book to the class for your teacher to mark.